Alright, this video is going to be about Pan, the Greek god that came from Amen. Alright, so been a little controversy on about Pan, where he came from. So this just from my research. Pan is an esoteric symbol. The Greeks didn't make up shit. They were taught by descendants of Egyptians, which were Moors. Okay, so if y'all stop surface dwelling and going to the core of this shit, y'all understand that what the Greeks did was they remixed our shit. They took they took the ram, which represented Amun-Ra, and they switched that shit to a goat to try to demonize our shit, because there are characteristics in the goat that are filthy. Okay, it ain't like the ram. Totally different characteristics. So when you study the worship of Amun, it was first the ram with the sun in between it, between the horns. But then Akhenaten, he switched shit up. But actually, Amun, the priesthood of Amun, was before Akhenaten. Y'all research shit now. So, but bottom line is this. The reason why Pan represents the all-knowing, just like Osiris represents the all-knowing. All right, of course, Osiris had his characteristics of, being a shepherd and shit. That's why he had the cloak and all that, and leading, and basically being, directing the people or the sheep, because he was the head. So, but Osiris actually represents, on an esoteric level, which is the true shit, just like Pan, it represents a man in completion. Let me explain. Osiris is the pineal gland. Go to Secret Teachings of the Ages by Manly P. Hall. But it is a dormant pineal gland, which is a miniature universe. But once Isis, which is the pituitary gland, started chanting the word Amen, meaning and does what when you chant it? Stimulates the pineal gland. So you get lamas and monks, they say the word to stimulate the pineal gland. And this caused an immaculate conception. All right? And it brought forth Osiris, aka Jesus and Mary, the immaculate conception. And the Holy Ghost is what? That came upon Mary. The Kundalini, the electrical current, Lucifer, the light bringer. So this is where you get these teachings from. They all came from Egypt, from the Egyptians. Now, with that being said, the pineal gland is a miniature universe. And this miniature universe does what? It pushes you into the cosmos, meaning the all-seeing eye. All right, this is the all-knowing. So it is with Pan. Pan is sitting in a meditative state with his legs, or its legs, crossed in a yoga stance, meditative stance. As you look at Pan has a Kundalini energy, a serpentine energy going up, okay, up the middle of his spinal cord. And as you look at Pan, you see a breast on some of these Pan images or statues, and you see a chest. This represents the law of gender, male and female. Excuse me. Now, and as you look at Pan, what else do you notice? Pan has horns. Excuse me, which represents power. Like I said, from my research, it was the ram first. Research shit. You can read Manly P. Hall's book, Secret Teaching of the Ages. You can also read, I think it's called The Gods of the Egyptians, a study of mythology. But it's by E.A. Wallace Budge. You can read those books. Also, you can just research the priesthood of Amen or the worship of Amen. And you will see that the dates of Amen predate the Greek god Pan. And this is where it was borrowed from. And the priesthood of Amen, they had the ram. The Egyptians dealt with the ram. They ain't use no fucking goat. They didn't use that shit. So everybody know that the Greeks were taught by black people, the Etruscans. And no motherfucker coming out no caves, speak no goddamn language, and brought forth no knowledge. Period. I don't give a fuck how y'all try to rewrite history and remix shit. It just ain't like that. Okay, they ain't got shit. We gave all cultures. We gave cultures to the Chinese, Japanese, the Aztecs. We gave them culture. They just remixed that shit and added their own flavor to it. We gave the Caucasians their culture. They just remixed that shit and added their flavor to it. But back on Pan. See, Pan also represents the chakra centers. Because as you see the Kundalini, even though it don't show the chakra centers, the Kundalini goes up the chakra centers. The 7 seals. Okay, and then on some images of Pan, he got fire at the top of his head. This represents the lotus. Okay, which is the crown chakra. And then you got Pan pointing up and down. Represents as above, so below. Alright? And once the crown chakra is open, and the pineal gland, because he has a star in the front of his head, right here. That represents the pineal gland, which is a miniature universe. This is the completion of a man. Because once you raise your electrical current, and you go through the chakra centers, and you tap into that star, that pineal gland, it opens the lotus flower or the flame, the fire that the shit show on the image. The crown chakra, you are a complete being. The left hemisphere, your side of your brain, and right hemisphere, your side of your brain, merge together, which is Shiva and Shakti. Shiva is a masculine energy. Shakti is a feminine energy. These two merge, and they merge the right and left hemisphere of your brain together, and this puts you in your God self because it awakens the pineal gland, and you are tapped into the cosmos. Once this happens, you become a fully activated God. So people that haven't did any research the shit that I'm saying. Study the esoteric teachings so you can find out for yourself what I'm talking about. Alright? I done gave book references. I don't give book references if I didn't read that shit. I read them shits. But until then, don't take my word for shit. Y'all read the books yourself. Study the esoteric stuff, the occult stuff, because everything else is just to throw you off and keep you away from your power. It's to demonize it. All right? Until then, peace.